The Champions League is upon us. The draw for the group stages is right now in 1 hour time. I don't have a watch. I really need to buy a watch. But the thing is that right now, at the moment of recording this video, I do not know what are the group stage draws. I do not know which are the groups, but in an hour's time, I will be coming back to tell you guys my live reaction. So right now, I'm doing this intro prior to the group stages, and after the intro, I will be hitting you with my live reactions. So let's get right into it. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Here we do a lot of different match reactions, match previews, and football discussion videos, which you guys can suggest the topic of them to me via Instagram and other social media. So in today's video, we're obviously going to talk about all the groups in the UEFA Champions League group stages draw that just happened a few moments ago, and I'm hyped to talk about them. But I gotta say that if you want a little more of an in-depth analysis on Barcelona's group stage, because I know there are a lot of you guys who are not Barcelona fans, but there's a lot of you guys who are, I'll be making another video coming up after this one. So after this one, we're gonna talk about Barcelona's group specifically. But for now, let's get right away into Group A. And I'm back with the Champions League. The Champions League draw is already done, and in Group A starts off with Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, AS Monaco, and Club Brugge, or Brujas in Spanish. Right away, which team I think is going to finish first? Obviously, it has to be Atletico Madrid. I feel Atletico Madrid has all in them: the players, the depth, the manager, the experience to do good in this group. However, they have to be careful because Dortmund and Monaco are not easy teams. Even Brujas is very competitive, so Atletico Madrid have everything to finish first. However, they must not slip up or make mistakes, because it can happen that at the end of the day they get caught up and they go out of the competition like they went last season with Chelsea and Roma and Karabakh as well. In the case of Borussia Dortmund, I feel they're gonna finish second. I do see Borussia Dortmund a little bit stronger than Monaco. I feel this is gonna be the key matchup between Dortmund and Monaco. It's gonna be insane how these two teams battle it out. I really feel anything can happen between those two teams. However, I feel Monaco are just a little bit weaker. Teams like Monaco, they act by spells. A team like Monaco 2 seasons ago reached the semi-final of the Champions League, which is an amazing feat. However, Monaco now, they have lost a lot of key players, fundamental players to their system, like Fabinho, like Lemar, like Keita Balde. So they have to be very careful on what they do right now, this Monaco side. I really feel that it's kind of even between Dortmund and Monaco. However, I just edge it to Dortmund because I feel their squad is a little bit deeper, is a little bit more experienced than what the Monaco side is right now. Brujas, obviously, I'm going to put them at last. I feel that even though they're a competitive team, they're not going to have enough to compete with the likes of Atletico, Dortmund, and Monaco, unfortunately. Now moving on to Group B. Group B for Barcelona, we have Spurs, PSV, and Inter. I feel this is such a difficult group. I really feel this is a difficult group, probably the group of death of the competition. However, I feel that on our day, Barcelona can beat every single team in here. I feel that Barcelona, if they play good, they play smart, they can easily beat Spurs, they can easily beat Inter. However, I don't feel it's gonna be that easy, because Inter and Spurs are certainly gonna prove to so many people out there that they can play also to the greatest stages of European football. So you have to be very careful with this. The matchup against Spurs and against Inter are going to be insane. I really do enjoy these matchups. I'm very hyped because every single match in this group is going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. And that's what I like about this group. It's going to be hard. So we're going to have to play very intense. We're going to have to play smart. We're going to have to focus. And that's good for Barcelona, because last season we lost against Roma because of that, because we were not focused enough on this competition. And this group is exactly what we needed. This is the perfect medicine to fix that, because it's gonna make us concentrate into the Champions League. And that's very important. So with that being said, I feel Barcelona will finish first in this group. I feel Spurs are gonna finish second. I feel the years that they have played under Pochettino, already 3 or more, I think are gonna really show. I really feel this Spurs team is very solid, and the key matchup certainly here is gonna be Spurs against Inter, because whoever wins those matches is gonna get the second spot. I think Spurs, however, I'm gonna I think they have an edge over Inter in that, in the experience they have playing together. So I'm gonna say Spurs second, Inter third, and then PSV in fourth. However, we must not overlook PSV. PSV are kind of like a joker side. They can get a draw on any match day, and that's when we are going to pay. So we need to watch out for PSV. And if you thought the group of death is finished, think again, because we got a group C, and group C is PSG, Liverpool, Napoli, and Red Star Belgrade. This group is basically like, if you want to describe this group in one word, that word would be goals. My God, the goals we're gonna see in this group are insane. PSG, Napoli, and Liverpool, my fucking God, the goals are gonna be incredible. All the matches are insane because I feel PSG on their day, they can beat Napoli, Napoli can beat Liverpool, and Liverpool can beat PSG. I just feel that since they are such attacking-minded teams, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I see PSG being left out of this group. I could really see it. I'm not gonna say PSG are gonna go out, but it could happen, and I do see it possible. With that being said, I think PSG are gonna finish first. I think Liverpool are gonna finish second, and I feel Napoli are gonna finish third. But Napoli has all in them to pass, to go through. Napoli have Ancelotti being this such crucial manager, such experience, and he knows how to play this kind of competition. So I feel that that could also edge Napoli. It's very difficult to decide, but I feel PSG and Liverpool. But don't count me in the orders, because fuck me, the orders to get this is gonna be so hard. PSG, Napoli, Liverpool, how the hell are you gonna make me predict that? It's so hard. But I think I'm gonna go PSG and Liverpool. Napoli, I wanna put Napoli, but there's just not enough room for all the teams in this group. Group D, on the other hand, may not be as exciting as Group C, but they are very, very balanced. I feel that this group is gonna be weighing about for the atmosphere. The atmosphere of Russia, of Lokomotiv, is gonna be incredible. Of Porto, Estadio do Dragão. El Estadio do Dragão is insane. That stadium has seen magical things happen. Remember Porto beating Bayern Munich in that stadium? That night was insane. Schalke, El Vieltins Arena is also as good, and Galatasaray, don't even talk to me about Galatasaray because the Turkish fans are insane. So this group is gonna be very, very tough. They're all very similar teams in kind of like quality. I feel it's gonna be very hard to predict. I'm gonna be rooting for Lokomotiv. I cannot be more honest with you guys, but Farfan, obviously, the player from Peru, he's in Lokomotiv de Moscow, so I'm gonna be rooting for Lokomotiv. I feel every single Peruvian is gonna root for Lokomotiv, but I have to be unbiased, and I feel that Lokomotiv doesn't have enough, even though they have made crazy additions like Kishuak and Smolov. I feel Porto and Schalke will go out of this group. I just feel they're a little bit more prepared than Galatasaray and Lokomotiv. However, anything can happen. I feel this group can go down to goal difference. I really do think that. Next up, we got Group E. And Group E is really underwhelming for me. I feel Bayern Munich should have gotten Inter just because that matchup would have been also insane and would add a little more of competitiveness to this group. But now I just feel Bayern Munich really has it easy. However, we cannot say easy because the Champions League is the Champions League. We've seen, like I said, Porto beating Bayern Munich. We've seen Shakhtar beat Bayern Munich. We've seen Rostov beating Bayern Munich. I don't know what's up with Bayern Munich, but they always get beaten by small teams. So AEK Athens, feel good about yourself because you are going to beat Bayern Munich in this Champions League. However, at the end of the day, Bayern Munich always go through, so Bayern Munich are going to finish first. That's the way it is. Bayern Munich are going to finish first, and Benfica, Ajax, I feel they are most probably going to be the teams also going through. But I feel Ajax are just going to prioritize this competition a little bit more than Benfica. Benfica, I feel that since they didn't win the Premier League last season, or the La Liga Nos, or Nois, I don't know how you say it in Portuguese, I feel they're going to prioritize the league, you know? I think Benfica are going to focus on the league, not as much on the Champions League. However, Ajax, I think they're going to focus on the Champions League entirely because, as we know, Barcelona fans, Ajax wanted to keep De Jong if they qualify for the Champions League. They really want to keep it De Jong. They really want to keep the league. They want to keep so many players. So it means that Ajax are most probably going to prioritize the Champions League. So I feel Bayern Munich and Ajax are going to go out of Group E. Group F has also some very interesting matchups. We got Manchester City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Lyon and Hoffenheim. I feel that Manchester City are gonna finish first. Pep Guardiola is just a master at beating small teams. He's just the king of beating small teams. He beats every single small team like by 6 goals to nothing. So Manchester City is gonna go through. We cannot kid ourselves. They're gonna go through in first. Shakhtar, they impressed last season. However, this season they just look so much weaker than before. Similar to what Monaco happened, they let so many important players go and now they replace them with younger players to progress and become better for the later seasons. But for this one, I don't feel they are as strong. So for me, the competitors to go through are going to be between Lyon and Hoffenheim. I really feel Lyon is a little bit stronger. They got better players like Fekir, Depay. I really feel they're much stronger than Hoffenheim. However, Hoffenheim, they have a tactician. They have a tactician in Julian Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann is a very intelligent manager. He's very young, meaning that he has some crazy ideas not too many managers expect. And I feel that that's going to help Hoffenheim overcome perhaps a team like Lyon. I feel that can do it. I feel that Lyon can beat Hoffenheim, but Hoffenheim with that tactical mentality, for instance, can get a draw against City, can get a draw against Shakhtar away, and that's just gonna rack up. That's gonna create a little bit of points for Hoffenheim, and I feel that Manchester City and Hoffenheim are gonna be the two teams coming through, because Lyon can score a lot of goals, but they can also concede a lot. So Hoffenheim, I feel that tactical mentality, that approach to the games to get a draw here and there, is just gonna keep adding up, and once they add up, they got a good amount of points to go through on this group. So I feel Manchester City and Hoffenheim are gonna go through. In the case now of Group G with Real Madrid, obviously my main viewers are Barcelona fans, so if you're new and you understand this, I just gotta say it. Real Madrid has gotten such an easy group. Roma, CSK Moscow and Victoria Pilsen, like, are you kidding me? That's like easy peasy lemon squeezy for Real Madrid. I feel, however, this is good for Lopetegui and his side, because if they had Ronaldo or whatever, we're just gonna say like, okay, this is gonna be easy. But without Ronaldo, I feel teams like Roma are just gonna feel so much powerful. They're gonna feel so much more inclined or motivated to beat a team like Real Madrid. And I just feel that it can happen. Like, Real Madrid can lose some games here, but to be honest, I feel they are the team to basically the favorites in this group. So in the first position, I'm going to go with Real Madrid. In the second, I will go with Roma. CSK, I do not know too many of the transfers they have made. I don't know, I'm going to be honest. And Victoria Pilsen, I really do not know. Like, who watches the Czech Republic League? Like, really. But it's gonna be important for this Real Madrid side. I was making a video talking about Real Madrid. I do not see them as favorites, but if they get a group like this and they start playing and start getting like that chemistry together, this Real Madrid side could be very dangerous in the future. So I feel this group is not like is easy for Real Madrid, but it can really be helpful for them. So we have to be careful, because Real Madrid side with this group, I feel that they may have the chemistry for the next stages like set on point. I really feel this Real Madrid side could improve after this, so we have to be careful. They have it really easy, but it can help them as well. And finally, Group H, basically the group of death, more death than Barcelona's, I think. We got Juventus, Manchester United and Valencia. I really feel so bad for young boys because I was watching the draw and like the young boys, there was like it was a woman who was like the secretary or something like that alongside another guy, and they were just like they didn't react at all, because that would be my reaction if I got Juventus, Manchester United and Valencia. It's crazy. I also feel very bad for Valencia, because Valencia for me are such a good team. Like, I really feel bad for Valencia. I really like Valencia. So it's very unfortunate they got such a difficult group. It's really unfortunate, but it's gonna make for some amazing matches. I think Juventus are certainly the favorites to go here, so I'm gonna put Juventus first. I feel with Ronaldo, with Bonucci coming back, João Cancelo, with so many players coming in, I feel this Juventus side are just like prepared to go all in the Champions League. So favorites is not bad. So Juventus first. Manchester United and Valencia, however, I feel Valencia can beat United. I really feel they can beat United. United, right now, with the turmoil that's going on between Mourinho, Ed Woodward, and all the other board members, I feel that it's gonna really hurt United, and I feel that Valencia can exploit that. I feel Valencia are a very solid team, and not too many people do that. A lot of Manchester United fans are very, very cocky. Like, I was watching I think it was Full Time Devils, and not exactly the guys talking in Full Time Devils, like, you know, Adam McCullough, Stephen Howson, all those guys who are part of the channel, but mostly the fans. The fans were saying, "Oh, Sevilla, easy peasy. Oh, Sevilla, we're gonna beat them." And Sevilla are a really difficult team on their day. Sevilla can really make some trouble. So I feel that Valencia, something similar is gonna happen, and I feel Valencia are gonna do this. I really feel Valencia are going to do this. I'm going to put my money on Valencia. I think that Group H is going to go Juventus, Valencia, and then Manchester United. Those are my predictions, guys. I know I'm going to get this wrong. I know I may get some of them right, wrong, whatever. But the most important thing is now I want to hear your predictions down below. Leave me down below your predictions for Group A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. I want to hear the teams that are going through. I want to hear why. And I want to see you coming back for an in-depth view at Barcelona's Group B in the next video. We're going to take a look at every single match and how we need to tackle Inter, how we need to tackle PSV, and how we need to tackle the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. So if you're excited for that, just like always, remember to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe if you enjoyed. And see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.